what's going on, guys? Editing me. Before we get into this video, I just want to point out that there are going to definitely be, you're going to notice there's two things that are kind of messed up in this video. One is it was very slick out and I had the wrong shoes on. I had my good weather disc golf shoes, which are kind of like Vans. They're Pumas, but they are kind of like the Vans kind of shoe where they don't have much grip on the bottom. They are flat topped. They're what I throw in good weather. So when it's slick, they just slide right through. In good weather, you know, I can really get my foot through it, but I felt like I was slipping the whole time, which is why you'll see some errant shots. And then the other thing is a form issue that I'm not going to talk about in this video. I'm going to save that for the video on the few things that I'm changing in my disc golf form. That said, enjoy the video and really try to listen to what I talk about on the disc, and not so much my bad throws. I want to give you guys my honest opinion of the disc, and I did, even though I was not throwing great. That said, there's going to be another disc review coming up here probably later this week. I'm hoping we have some good weather so I can actually shoot that and not slip all over. But we will see. The only other thing I can say is also thank you to the throw shop, the one that gave me one of my discs. He's a local guy from around me. Really cool guy. Actually, two really cool guys. But anyway, they didn't sponsor this or anything, but always trying to give them a shout out when I can. Alright guys, enjoy the video. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this video. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. I have my earpiece in that has the headphones. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. So today we're going to do a review on the EMAC Judge. Now I did bring three of my wife's judges. She throws regular judges. I do not. But I have my EMAC judges. I have her judges. And we're going to see how they compare. Now, just like my wife's, these are all in different stages of wear. This is the first one that I got. Pretty understable now. Really gummy. Kind of took it out of my bag for that reason. But I have two more. And the reason I have two more is I've actually gotten, I think I've had this disc 2 weeks, or like 2.5 weeks. I've already hit 2 aces with it. So I grabbed me another one, just in case, you know, get too many with this one or it becomes flippy. I have a spare. We're going to throw all three of these and see what they fly like. And then I have 3 regular judges that are my wife's. All in different wear. I believe this is the one that she bought in West Virginia that's only been thrown a few times. I believe this was my old one. This is one I bought for her. So, all a little bit different, kind of the same as these. So, I'm going to go with what I believe is the flippiest one on both and kind of try to see the difference in flights, okay? So, we're going to go with the judge first, okay? That was actually pretty stable, which is what I kind of figured. I think that the Judge is actually a little more stable than the EMAC. Middle of the road. We're going to go with the middle of the road. That flew about what I thought it would. Alright, how do you know it's my middle of the road one? Because it has my aces on it. definitely flip that one over. And then the newer one. Side note, I have not warmed up yet today. These are my first throws of the day, so. So my initial thought of the EMACs being less stable than the Judges, I really do believe that. That being said, the Judges, if you can get them on the right angle, they bomb. Now, I'm going to go get them and forehand them back here. To see, I don't forehand Judges very often, but we're going to do it for the sake of the video. I'm going to use this disc actually as my marker for forehand, but we're going to forehand them back, see how they go. I'm going to throw them one more time, see if I can actually get them to do what my Judges normally do, with a little bit more warm up. So let's see. Alright guys, what's going on? So I moved the camera over a little bit, so hopefully you guys can see the shots of forehand with these Judges. You know, forehand judge very often, so we'll see how this goes. Flip one first. Kind of what I expected. Middle of the road. And then newest. So as you guys can see, I don't forehand putters very often. I wouldn't recommend it. This next one, I'm going to backhand it one more time, and we're going to actually see which goes farther. The EMAC Judges or the Judges. I'm going to try to land them in the same exact kind of spot, instead of just throwing them. So roughly pretty much where my camera is right now is where I'm going to try to land them. But let's see. Alright guys, welcome back again. Got my discs. All I did was clean them off. Kind of set them up again. Tried to at least. With what I thought was the flippiest of flippiest. We're going to go on. I'm going to try to, like I said, land them in the same kind of area. We'll see if I can do that. Definitely shorter than I wanted. A little off to the right of my target. My target is that looks like a mound of dirt. You guys might not be able to see it. Oh, that's bad. Turn that over. Flip. Did not flip up at all. out, but that's better. Last one. Alright guys, I'm going to pick them up and we'll continue from there. Alright guys, so basically because it was wet and because I'm not a good disc golfer, I could not do what I wanted to do. I ended up picking the discs up because we had a group wanting to tee off and I didn't want to take up their time. As far as hitting my line, it's funny, the most beat up Judge and the newest EMAC were the ones that hit the line the most. That said, after throwing some of them, I will have to say I do agree that the regular Judge is a little bit more stable than the EMAC Judge. The EMAC Judge, I believe, goes farther. As most of the ones I was picking up, even the pink one, went farther than, or the pink one was short. Just because I threw it low, but the first time, sorry, all my EMAC Judges were farther than my Judges. So I do believe the EMACs fly farther, at least with my form and my ability. That said, I believe that the EMAC Judge is also more workable. So that didn't show with the one I slipped and completely turned it over. But I believe I do like the EMAC Judges better. In my opinion, like I said, I think that the EMAC Judges are a little bit more workable, and I believe that they fly farther. I don't have any of the science to definitely to back that, but I do believe for my own throwing that the EMAC Judge flies better than the regular Judge. The regular Judge is still great. In fact, I used to actually bag the Judge. In fact, you know what? One thing I might do, I might go out since I have some time to one of these holes and actually throw it at a basket instead of just throwing it out in the air. Throw it at a basket just so we can see the difference in the flight. I do have a few holes out here that I could think of throwing the Judge. So I think that's what we're going to do to end out this video. I guess I'll talk when we get there. I'm just kind of cleaning these off. It is wet out. It is, so it's going to be a lot of cleaning my discs. But I'll see you guys in this next part, okay? Alright, YouTube, this is a hole on this course I would use a putter on. Try to set the camera off a little bit so maybe you can see the basket even when I'm throwing. Alright, let's see. We can go with, like I said, ones that should be the most understable. So I did hit my initial gap, I just didn't turn it over enough. Let's try the jump. Same gap. Woo. Okay. Alright, mid-stability one. We're going to go through the straight gap this time, or try. Take a tree. Mid gap again. And newest ones. We're going to go the hyzer gap this time. Okay, so with those I was trying to show with the judge, you can throw all three, and I did with both. Yeah. So guys, yeah, if you like the EMAC Judge, feel free to definitely pick one up. As I said, I like it better than I do the regular Judge. Didn't throw any good shots. Now I got to go warm up for leagues. But just wanted to give you guys kind of a review on what I thought. So, alright. Peace. Always remember to go after your goals, whether it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 3 hours, do something every day towards your goal. Alright guys, now peace.